Miss Katrina G says, be the best version of yourself. And when life hands you lemons, make lemonade, because your next is always greater than your now. It's always good to level up, be a blessing and not a lesson. And always remember, I love you, but God loves you more. Let's get it! What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Katrina G, and I am back with another video. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, where I am Miss Katrina G, and we are the Love Jones family. To those of you who are newly subscribed on this side of YouTube, welcome to the family. Welcome to this side of YouTube, where there's nothing but fun, positivity, and of course, good vibes. If you haven't already, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to your girl's YouTube channel so that you will miss none of the notifications and all the great content coming your way on this side of YouTube, you guys. I am back, and this video is a little different. You know, your girl can do a lot of things. You know, by the grace of God, to God be the glory, I have a gift of many trades, and one that we're going to discuss today. You saw the title, you did see the thumbnail. So basically, as you know, if you are with the Love Jones family, you already know that Miss Katrina G has her own, my own business. So with that being said, what better way to share how you can start a business during a pandemic? How, for me, for my business, it is $1 billion, not $1,000, not $1 million, but $1 billion industry. And the biggest thing for Miss Katrina G, the difference with my business, not only is it $1 billion business to get into, industry to get into, but it is also the first in my state. This business is pretty much everywhere, you guys, like literally everywhere. So with that being said, I am super grateful for God allowing me this vision and giving me this insight on this specific business. So with that being said, you guys, sorry, my watch went off. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and share with my Love Jones family how you can start your own business during a pandemic. Let's get into it. Number one, you have to write down, what is it that you like to do? What is your passion? Like, what do you love to do? Whether it's YouTube, whether it is open up your own restaurant, open up your own food truck, which is what a lot of people thought me and my boo was getting into, but it's not a food truck. But that is a question that you need to ask yourself. What is it that I love, what I want to do, and what kind of business do I want to have? So with that being said, once you write it down, it's so important to have scribble notes. Not scribble scrabble, but to have your own notes. Have your own notepad, you know, on hand, where when you have your own notepad, you can kind of like make sticky notes around whatever your space is, whether it's your kitchen table or it's your dining room, whatever area that you set aside to handle your business, so on and so forth. So write down and brainstorm, what is it that I like to do? And for me, I didn't just brainstorm what is it that I like to do. I also tried to figure out what is going to last, really, especially for this generation, but for the generations to come. How can I not just open a business, but open a unique business? A business that is going to bring me not just a substantial amount of income, but also that's going to last pretty much forever. That could be altered, that could be improved, that can be built upon, and there can be changes made in the future for my kids and for my family. And so, yeah, first and foremost, write down, what is it that you want to do? All right, step two. Number two, I would say, from writing down what you want to do, it is so important for you to always do your research. When we don't do our research, a lot of times we kind of miss the part. We miss everything. Research that area of what it is that you would like to open a business in. If it is, like I said, pretty much opening your own gym, that's a business. A lot of people are opening their own gyms. It's just not the regular Planet Fitness. There's also like personal, private owned gyms that are out here, you guys. So if it's opening your own gym or whatever it is, make sure you do your research. What is this market like for this? Who are the people that this business attract? What is the profit when it comes to this business? How much can I make? How much do I have to invest up front? What is my residual income that I will be getting out of this business? For me, with the gaming truck, I kind of researched every single gaming truck business there is that's out. Trust and believe, yes, I did. Before I even said this is going to be my business, I needed to know what is their annual income, especially during the pandemic. Because remember, we're starting a business during the pandemic, which means you have to make sure that this money that I've saved up or this money that I have is going to be spent wisely. And then I'm going to get a return from whatever I invested into my business. And so from there, you want to do your research, try and check and see, is this going to be worth it? Does this business pay? Is it a blessed paying business? And will I get a return on this very business itself? Am I investing in the right area? Is this a good investment? Period. So once you do your research, you also want to research as to who's doing this business. Is this popular in your state? Is this popular in your city? That is okay, depending on what market you're jumping into. Mine is in gaming truck. And like I said, for me, it's a blessing because there's no one here who does it in Wisconsin. So I will be the first in the state of Wisconsin, excuse me, to open up a gaming truck. Sorry guys if y'all hear my dogs. To open up a gaming truck. So that is a blessing. Moving forward, you also need to figure out what does it take for me to open my business. You do not need a degree. Check that off. You don't need a college degree. I went to school for business management, which did help me to understand the dynamics of being a business owner. Not so much how to start it from here, from there. I literally was running around, me and my fiance, like a chicken, trying to figure it out. But going to school for business did help me with the dynamics of knowing about the insurance part of it, about the residual income, all that different stuff, the ledgers, the taxes on it, all that stuff. It did help me with that, but it did not help me with trying to figure out how to start a business. I think the biggest hang up for people who want to start a business is, how do I start? And first and foremost, you don't have to have $1 million in your pocket and your savings in order to start. All you need is faith. All you need, I will repeat that again, and you're like, what you mean? All you need is faith to start your own business, which means faith in God that whatever he said he will do it, and know that he will do it. And he said he will give you the desires of your heart. And so that's what he will do. Moving forward. So always do your research as to the market. How is this market? Is this business going to be profitable, or is it just going to be a business with so much competition? Fortunately, like I said, for me, there's no competition right now. All right, so from there, you need to go ahead and always look into what licensing you may need. You may have, if you have a building or you're renting out a building, there may have to be some restrictions or things like that you need to look into before you go forward with it, to see if that's a hurdle that you are willing to get into or to jump. Then you go ahead and the first thing I did, first and foremost, was I picked a name. Always write down, what is my business going to be? Think if you want it to be unique, or if you want it to be just a regular family name, whatever it is, just make sure that it pops. The name of your business pop. My business name is Roll and Play Arcade LLC. It's LLC now because it is licensed. It is officially licensed, which is another step that we will eventually get to. And so don't just come up with the first name and be like, oh, that's it. Even if that is it, still give other options of different names for your business, and make sure those names, you guys, are catchy. Make sure those names are catchy for your business. So moving on, The next step, I would say, and I'm kind of like freestyling this because that's basically what I did when starting the business, even though it actually worked out really, really good. You need a business account. But before you can get a business account, first off, you have to apply for the license for the business, which means you need a legal consultant. I went through LegalZoom, but all that stuff you can do yourself. You can get your state permit and license all by yourself. You don't have to pay a legal attorney. I personally was doing so much other stuff that me and my fiance decided to go ahead and just hire a legal consultant, whatever. You do have to have a legal consultant in order to hold a permit and a license, but you don't have to pay them for doing your paperwork. That's actually, if you want to save your money, you could do your paperwork yourself and just use them for their legal consultant. Okay, so once you apply for your state license for the Department of Treasury, then you get your paperwork, you get your certificate. You also need to go online and make sure you have your letter of good standing. Sorry guys, I want to see if this is cool, you guys. This thing works. It moves when I move. So shout out to them for actually coming through with that. But anyways, that was a distraction. So guys, okay, so once I did that, I went on and I got my permit. Once you get your permit, your name, the legal consultant will talk to you and be like, hey, this is your name. Do you want it to be LLC? Do you want it to be this or that? It has to have the liability LLC behind it or something else in that area, in that field, to let everyone know that it is a legal business. From there, then you go to the federal level and you go ahead and apply for your FIN number, which is your business ID number. That is your business number that does not need to be disclosed to anyone unless it is in regards to basically your it's like a social security number. It's a business social security number. So it's very, very vital. It's very important, and no one will really tell you this, but Miss Katrina G is gonna throw in a bonus for you. If you need to also go and get your Dun and Bradstreet number. Once you get that federal number, which you will get that overnight. Once you apply online, if everything is legit, everything matches up, the IRS already know who you are, period. Like, they know who all of us are. If you got a social security number, they know you. So that night, everything is secure. You have that. It costs you absolutely nothing. Other stuff has fees. The permit has fees, and all the other stuff has fees, and it's not cheap. I mean, it's a couple hundred, but a few hundred, but it all adds up, okay? But it's not expensive, if that makes sense. The IRS FIN number and the Dun and Bradstreet, none of that stuff costs. So you go in D&B, Dun and Bradstreet, and you need to sign up because that number, they're gonna give you a 9-digit number. It's gonna be like your FIN number, which is basically your it's gonna be like kind of like your social security number, but it's not. It's just gonna link. It's gonna help you build your business credit, which is so important. You want to be able to get loans, all that stuff. Me personally, we're using our own resources to start the business because it's a new business, which means although we're building credit on the business line, we still have to get into building mode in order to get loans. And personally, I'd rather just put in funds and not really owe anyone until we like definitely need it. But anyways, that will start getting your business credit built up. So basically, go get a Dun and Bradstreet number. Also, go get business accounts. You need a business bank account or your supplies, all that stuff. Keep it logged in. You also need an account for your taxes. You should have an account for your taxes, and then a third account for your employment. You don't have to, trust and believe me, but you should. I'm a businesswoman from head to toe, so I can tell you that is the key to making sure that is done and done right. So from there, and I know that sounds like a lot of stuff, you guys, and I have so much more to tell you, but that's gonna be in the next video because I'm gonna give you guys the opportunity to go ahead and submit what questions you may have for me if you want to start your business. And a lot of you guys are already business owners and entrepreneurs, have your own daycares like Sherry Rayford, and a lot of you. So restaurants and a Toy Bell, I think she has a cleaning service, but a lot of you guys are already entrepreneurs. So if you have any advice in the comment section, comment down below. And also if you have any questions, comment your questions down below, you guys, so that we can help each other. And I feel like it's time for Black people to literally have the opportunity that everybody else have. You know, people from other countries, cultures come right in America and they grab businesses ASAP. And to be honest, we kind of think the first thought is we have to go to college, we got to get a degree, we got to pay all this diploma money back. Me, I'm not against college. I feel like everybody need an education. But for those, it's not for everybody. I mean, it's made for everybody. But at the end of the day, everybody's not going to do it. But one thing you can do without even going to school or anything, you can start your own business. And we're not taught this. Nobody teaches Black people that. Unless you're in the family. Like, I'm going to put my family on to all this stuff, especially the young kids. My family, by the grace of God, is fortunate, you know. My brother has his own business, which is one of my motivations. He has a really, really good business in transportation and trucking, and it's very well off. And so, you know, everybody don't have that mindset. So why not listen to Miss Katrina G as I give you guys a couple of tips on how to start your own business, especially during a pandemic. They're taking away unemployment, you guys. Jobs are not as they used to be, you know, and they could fire you at any moment. Things could shut down at any moment. So my thing when I was picking out what I wanted to do, it had to do with the return from it. What is the upfront investment in it? Because once I do my upfront investment, which is very expensive, you guys, we put thousands and thousands of dollars that we didn't have up front, but it just pours into it as we build it up, which is great. It's a blessing, you know. But you're faithful to God, God will do anything for you, okay? That's righteous. He will always make a way for his own, period. But anyways, also, will this business last during the pandemic? If you're starting a business during a pandemic, you need to know if this pandemic lasts any longer, will it last? For me, absolutely, because my business will go to your home and it will service you at your home. So you don't have to run to Chuck E. Cheese. You don't have to run to Top Shelf. We're gonna do Top Shelf. But you don't have to run to Top Golf or any of those things. You can just directly go on my website, book your party, and we're coming. We're putting you on the schedule and we're coming. So all of that stuff played a role when opening a business during a pandemic. Will it last during stuff like this? So my business has jumped into the 21st century. So anyways, I will have a part 2 to this and fulfill everything along with a tour of the final look of my gaming truck, which is my baby. And it is awesome, you guys. I did not get to record. I did a day in the life the other day. I don't think I uploaded it yet, but I don't think I recorded them, but I went into the DMV to take care of some paperwork and stuff. These people were like, oh my God, we're waiting on the gaming truck. Like, it is like a blessing. But anyways, guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to your girl's YouTube channel. I did not show y'all my office. It's a little junky, but I'm still gonna show y'all anyway. So check this out. So this is my office. I got my sticky notes everywhere. I put this little light up for the video purposes, but I have my iMac here. Of course, I have my candles. I always light those in my office. You see my books hiding in the corner. There's me. And I'm watching my own YouTube videos. This is my closet. I always pack suitcases in here. This is my office, so that's pretty much in toiletries and stuff up there. Yeah, so I'm surprised I didn't turn those lamps on. But here's my family wall with all my pictures and family. That red couch used to be in the living room. It has shifted because there have been an upgrade to the house, but I gotta freaking iron those clothes. Not iron, they were folded. I think I moved them aside. There's my little heated blanket, y'all. With my lamp and my desk. My picture and my paws are usually showed the other way. I need to turn that around. But I have my calendar, all my sticky notes, my receipt book, my coffee, and all of my pens and stuff. But yeah, you guys. Then over here, seems like this is kind of zoomed in. As you can see, I have the TV mounted. This is a 48-inch TV, which is pretty big for an office. And then I have all of my stuff over here, my cable box, and you know, my important stuff. So I have a cable, one box, and I have cable in every room, including the kitchen, guys, because all the rest of the TVs are Roku. Actually, this room is much bigger. For some reason, when you're recording, it zooms in. And so my to-do list is over there with my picture of my baby. Look at us. Aww. So my calendar on the wall, my window. I still have another computer with my actual landline phone. Yes, Miss Katrina G has a landline. My label printer. So I have everything that you possibly need to handle business. With my file cabinet with the key on it. I don't play that. My digital printer. So that's my baby touchscreen. And I have my drawers and stuff here as well. So my Bibles. You gotta have the Bibles, period. In every form. Guys, do you remember The Wait? The book, The Wait? Oh my God, y'all. I love that book. And I try my best to wait. So, yeah. Anyways, you guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to your girl's YouTube channel, because you never know what Miss Katrina got going on. Miss Katrina G got going on this side of... I love this. Move. YouTube. And don't forget to share and tell a friend and tell everybody, your cousins, your uncles, aunties. Everybody can use a new business during the pandemic. Everything is so uncertain, y'all. So yeah, share the word. And this is my life, guys. Precious and dearly loved devotions for women. I have a devotion every single morning when I get up with my routine for my day. This is one of the very first things I do other than pray. So it's so vital to feed your spirit all positive vibes, all good vibes, nothing negative. And when we feed our spirit good vibes, guys, we ain't got no choice but to go up. So to God be the glory for all of this. But guys, I love you. I'm sorry for holding you so long. I hope this video benefits you. Don't forget to comment down below any advice. Also, don't forget to comment down below any questions you have if you want to start a business, especially during the pandemic. And try to start something that is not big, but it's not something everyone is doing, okay? Or at least try to be the first. So guys, I love you. I want you to stay safe, stay blessed. Oh, she's so cute. Aww. Hey girl, hey. No, I'm just kidding. You're doing a mouse. Check on someone. Let them know that you love them. I love you guys. But of course, God loves you more. And I will see you in the next video. Bye guys. See ya.